U.S. lawmakers requested the military to speed up the development of directed energy weapons in July of this year. DEWs. High-beam laser weapons have been tested by the American Defense Industrial Complex and the military at a previously unheard-of rate. A 300-kilowatt laser was just delivered to the Defense Department for use in upcoming Army high-energy laser demonstrations, according to U.S. defense behemoth Lockheed Martin. For the U.S. Department of Defense, it is the most potent laser to date. The Pentagon's High-Energy Laser Scaling Initiative, HELSI, which intends to broaden the directed energy industry base and improve the quality of laser beams, commissioned Lockheed Martin to develop the laser. The Pentagon chose Lockheed in 2019 to scale its Spectrum Beam combined high-energy laser design to the 300 kilowatts class level as part of the HELSI project, the news release states. The announcement stated that the task was completed earlier than expected. DEWs are gaining popularity as non-kinetic hard and soft kill defenses against ballistic missile threats due to their accuracy, speed of reaction, and high hit probability against fast-moving missiles. The laser uses spectral beam combination architecture, according to Rick Cordaro, Vice President of Advanced Product Solutions at Lockheed Martin. The process of combining multiple laser emitter outputs at various wavelengths into a single beam is known as spectral beam combining, SBC, also known as wavelength beam combining. The laser will participate in and support this year's lab and field testing for the U.S. Army's Indirect Fires Protection Capability High Energy Laser, IFPC-HEL. One of the 35 main modernization objectives for the Army is the IFPC-HEL program. The program, although it is managed by the Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies, RCCTC, Office, is a priority for air and missile defense for the service. The Directed Energy Maneuver Short-Range Air Defense, DEM SHORAD, prototype was previously developed by RCCTC and tested against mortars and drones last year with mixed results. The U.S. Army plans to have two separate types of laser weapon systems for air defense installed on General Dynamics Stryker armored vehicles by 2022, including guns of the 50 kilowatt and 300 kilowatt types. The United States and other modern forces are concentrating on laser-based air defense. It is important to note that Israel, the United States' iron brother, just made history by being the first nation to effectively shoot down drones using a laser-based interceptor known as the Iron Beam. The U.S. House Armed Services Committee, HASC, asked the Pentagon for more details earlier this year about incorporating directed energy weapons, DEW, into its air defenses. Additionally, cooperating in the field with allies like Israel was advised. Thus, the haste with which laser-based defense systems are being developed is hardly a secret. For the purpose of defending soldiers and military installations from airborne threats, including short-range air defense and drones, rockets, mortars, and artillery, the U.S. Defense Department is enthusiastic about directed energy devices, such as high-intensity lasers and high-power microwaves. Lasers are a fantastic tool for airborne interception since there is no deployment time, which makes them perfect for missile defense systems. In order to achieve this, the 2023 National Defense Authorization Act calls for strengthening the air defenses of the United States and its allies against rockets, artillery, and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV, as well as against conflicts in Europe, the Middle East, and a potential war in the Western Pacific. Following the delivery of the high-energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance, Helios, a 60-plus kilowatts class laser, to the U.S. Navy, Lockheed Martin has now shipped a 300 kilowatts laser weapon. The USS Preble, an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, was equipped with Helios, DDG-88. Even if the United States lags behind its competitors in the development of hypersonic weapons, the development of laser weapons is quickly catching up. Lockheed Martin handed over a high-energy laser weapon known as Lance, or Laser Advancements for Next-Generation Compact Environments, to the U.S. Air Force on July 12. Along with the primary laser weapon provided by Lockheed Martin and the pod-carrying Lance made by Boeing, Lance is a pod weapon that may be mounted on an aircraft. The beam control system that guides the laser toward its target is also provided by Northrop Grumman. With the threat posed by the missile development by its adversaries, China, Russia, and North Korea, the United States must quickly test and deploy laser weapons and laser-based defense systems. To the detriment of the United States, all nations have shown off their long-range ballistic and cruise missile capabilities. Not just the United States, but also its rivals are obstinately seeking to integrate DEWs, especially lasers, into their armed forces. According to earlier reports, Russia has deployed laser weapons in combat, making it the first country to do so. The first Peresvet laser weapon was displayed by Putin in 2018, while Kalina, a more sophisticated laser system, is being built at a Russian space center. According to reports, it is intended to disorient hostile satellites. China plans to deploy high-energy laser weapons as well. Chinese military specialists asserted in January of this year that the fifth-generation stealth jet J-20 might be fitted with directed energy weapons, DEWs. Early in 2020, China's state-run CCTV network reported that the nation was developing an aerial laser attack pod. During demonstrations, Chinese defense companies also showcased laser defense weapon systems like the LW-30, which could be used to intercept airborne targets. With this, we conclude our video. We appreciate you helping us keep it going by watching. The best way to support our channel is to watch another episode. Thank you for tuning in. To ensure that you never miss an episode, please subscribe to the channel